Hey there, welcome back. We're going to show you the procedure that Matt does to get this track ready for the evening and get it ready for Thursday night practice. So if you haven't seen, of course, I got CNC Moto merch. Also got some tumblers. So go to the link above, right up here. Click on that link and you can check out all we have available. We got tumblers, we got t-shirts, we got hats, beanies, tank tops. Click on that link and support the channel. We really do appreciate it. It does help out, so thank you so much. So back in the early 2000s, this night track wasn't even here. I'm not sure when it was built. I want to say after like 2012, 2013, but I'm not positive, so I'm trying to get a little bit more history of this place. But there's now a Stasic track, so this is the Stasic track that Matt built. And he's just kind of prepping it, and then he's gonna go. I'll probably follow behind him and make sure that these berms are nice and smooth and clean, and he'll probably pack it down a little bit. So yeah, so this is the little Stasic track he's got going that he's in the process of building, so pretty cool. Then he re-prepped the starting gate, so that's good to go for racing. Smoothed it out, dug out all the deep trenches that the gates were leaving between each other, and smoothed it out. So we do have a race here on February 10th and 11th. February 10th on the main track, February 11th here on the night track. So come out and join us for that if you can. So the main water tank sprang a leak. Get it while you can, huh? That fucking seat is soaked. Oh. What's it gonna take to fix that? You're gonna have to let the water get below that a certain point?
Come back and weld it.
So what is your procedure for prepping a track? What is the first thing you have to do? You have to lay down a round of water first?
Dozer.
Dozer.
Already wrapped around and dosed it. You get water it before, but it's like it's a horse. Yeah, it's a horse apiece. If I water before, I don't have to run the dozer through dust, and dust is kind of a killer. But also, if I run it through how heavy I have to water it, and I have to water it before and run around a dozer, then it's a little bit harder on the dozer for the tracks and the mud. I rip the insides on the night track with the dozer. I don't switch until at the end with the tractor on the night track. Just so much time and effort.
Right.
And it really doesn't pay off on here because I only have a couple of inside turns I have to tilt.
Now, a jump like this big step up, you obviously can't go all the way over it. So you have to use a different pump when you go to the side of it to use the side pumps, or use this?
So this jump's a little too tall to even get off of the side sprayer. So I gotta climb up the face of it a little bit.
Okay.
I track up it to get the teeth of the tracks to make little notches.
Yeah.
That water soaks in a lot better. You can see it trenches really deep when it's dry. The water helps it form and glue itself together, and the only way to get it to pack hard is lots of water.
Okay, so here at Cycle Ranch, this is the first corner here at the night track. And as Matt goes around and takes the dozer and kind of preps the track before he takes the water truck onto it, you'll see that, these outside berms are built up pretty good, but they're a little rough, a little chunky. The dirt's really chunky, uneven. And what I tend to notice, I've observed a lot of riding out here over the last 6 months that I've been here, is that the line tends to start around right here, where people don't use, they don't use the whole corner, the whole beginning of the corner, and start banking down here and rail the whole corner. But this is a little rough, so what I'm gonna do is just take a hand rake and I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna even the top up, and then I'm gonna take the sides and just groom it, and make it smooth. And so that when people hit it, it forms a little better and it doesn't just get that one line down below at the bottom of the base of it. So yeah, here comes Matt. All that leaf standing water puddle. All right, let's see if he's gonna do this outside berm again. Looks like it. Yep. There we go. So I'm gonna let this settle down for a little bit and soak in, and I don't know, give it about an hour, maybe half hour. I don't want to get my boots too muddy, but start prepping that, making that look a little better. We'll start with the first corner. I'm gonna work on the right-hander, second corner, and then try to get that berm way back there going. A lot of people don't take the outside of this kind of dog leg right-hander up here. Everybody goes to the inside, and so if we could just get the outside prepped, I bet a lot more people would take it. So I may even thinking about putting a cone out there so that when people land, they can kind of be directed to go on other parts of the track than just the one line that everybody takes, and try to put the cone back a little bit so that they start taking the whole corner. A lot of people come into these corners and they'll start hitting it like right here, when you could really, you know, if you're coming through these rollers, just hug the right side of that bank and just flow through the whole thing instead of coming in, squaring it off, and kind of riding the back of the berm out. Just my tips for CNC Moto coaching today. So there you go. All right, so here's what I'm talking about when I talk about using the whole corner. So if you look at the angle of this corner right here, a lot of people are coming in and kind of going straight to that part of the berm right here, where if you just come in, hug this left side and start kind of just kissing this berm here, this ridge, and you just flow through the whole corner. But the way it is right now, it looks pretty good. It looks really good, actually, the angle and everything. Let's go look at this a little closer. So if you just hug this right here, take this, and if you just get a line going along this embankment right here, standing up all the way until you get to the apex here, and you could just this looks really good. I'm still gonna groom it. You see all these big chunks right here, as it dries out, they break apart and you kind of skate on the top of these. So I'm just gonna groom it, make it look really nice and clean, make it look smooth, make it look appealing to dig into. I mean, this looks appealing too, but it could be better. So I'll show you here what I mean. Alright, so I got this second corner prepped. It's nice and smooth, and like I said, I'm just trying to take all the bumps and the chunks out of it so it's a nice smooth transition throughout the whole berm, and there's no dips or you know, any places where you can kind of stab the berm. You should be able to just rail throughout the whole berm. So I'm trying to make people go up a little bit higher into this berm. The way it was before, I mean, if it was unprepped, the berm would just kind of get a little bit of a line going down the bottom right here. So trying to get people to go up a little bit higher into the middle and meat of the berm. If you're carrying enough momentum out of this first corner coming into this second corner, and you're hugging this embankment right here, you should be able to flow throughout the whole corner and use the whole corner. I see a lot of people coming in and they're kind of coming in the middle here, and they go right into the meat of the berm and kind of square it off or ride the rest of the berm out, and they got so much more of a berm that they could be carrying so much more momentum through if they use the whole thing. So I go up. Hey, great. I go up. Hey, great. All right, we got Cody Dunn out here with Dunnrite Powerwashing. Is that correct?
Not done wrong.
Dunnrite. It's not done wrong. That's for damn sure. He's a professional at this. So today he's going to be kind of staining this side of this cabin. We had some, what was it, like termites or some shit like that that ate the side of this thing up, or what?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, so they had to replace a few panels on the side of this cabin here, and Cody's gonna stain it and make it look brand new.
Try to.
He's gonna do it right, because it's done right.
No. Now it's too far.
All right, now, doesn't that look so much more appealing to want to dig into? Looks good, huh? It's manual labor right there, folks. All for the benefit of you to enjoy this fluffy dirt to its maximum capacity. All right, looks like Matt needs some help near the water tower. Probably gonna see if we can get that that leak fixed. Let's go see what he needs.
Just the man who wanted to.
All right, we're gonna have Mr. Dunnrite run the GoPro for a bit.
Dunnrite.
Dunnrite. ¿Qué pasó, man? I'm gonna put this on there. Hurry up. Something? Oh, drinking semantically?
Yeah. I blew a line. Where's that?
blue line.
Yeah.
Wait, it's up top here.
It's dripping out of the overflow here.
The what?
It's dripping out right here out of the overflow. If it just got too hot?
Yeah. I don't know why though. You popped a hole in your radiator hose?
Yeah.
Really? Where's it at? Let me see.
One under the gas tank. But see, I had to cut it short, and I guess it had another tear in it because I had a hole in it before.
So you just need a new, like...
Well, yeah, this one between these two on top and there.
In there?
Yeah, it's got a hole in it. But yeah, I saw it pissing cooling out.
Oh.
So I either hopefully find one or that's it for the night.
It's just a vent tube hose, right? Is that what it is? Like an overflow hose?
No, it's this hose, these blue hoses between here.
Oh, one of those blue hoses?
Yeah, this one, it's a smaller one. I have another one of these, but it's too big.
Gotcha.
I don't know, I might be able to make it work.
That sucks.
Yep.
Dang,
Could
bro.
have been worse though.
Tom's gonna turn on the lights for the night.
Yeah.
Get this night going.
Yeah, it's about that. We made it till 6 o'clock. Well,
Yeah.
lately it's been like early. It's been like
It's gonna be
5:30.
It's gonna be a little later each night, huh?
Yeah.
Take a little while to warm up. They're getting up. Kind of hard to see, but we're in there. Warming up for the night track.
So when I bring it on, it's only like an hour and 15 minutes left. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good for fuel consumption.
Yeah,
but,
right.
But like now, forget it.
Yeah, this time of year, I'm sure the
Yeah.
lights are on for at least 4 hours, huh?
Yeah.
Summertime, it's on for maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we save money then.
Look at that beautiful sunset. Beautiful Texas sunset. Got some people showing up from the night track, about ready to head out onto it.
All right, so this over here is the side of the night track that a lot of people don't get to see. Most of the spectating is over on these sides over here. But if you didn't know, there's also an enduro cross course right here. They built. There's some tires here. They got some concrete slabs, some more tires over there, some mounds, some rocks, some logs over there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Here's our first customer of the evening getting out on the night track on a 125, it looks like. Tom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Oh,
How long have you been coming out here doing this?
I've been here a year and 2 months now.
You come out every Thursday night to do this?
Yeah, they're Thursday night and Saturday during the day.
You do come out on Saturdays too?
Yeah,
Nice.
for the big track.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool place with cool people, and you know, it's I like it out here.
Yeah, it's nice and relaxing.
Oh, yeah, it is.
People get
It
to
is.
ride, you get to watch them, and
I get to help people out sometimes. I've seen some bad shit happen out here.
I'm sure.
Unfortunately, but when it does happen, I'm able to make a difference. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
good.
able to jump in and.
that's good. I mean, it's Cycle Ranch is one of the few tracks that does have people come out and flag on Saturdays and Thursday nights.
Yeah,
you know,
actually,
so.
I had it was a Saturday once. I was over at the other track, and I had this one guy come up to me, and he thanked me. I said, "Oh, yeah, so what?" He said he's impressed that they have flaggers out here. Yeah.
It's kind of rare for a place to have flaggers just on a practice day, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, usually you have them for a race, but
Yeah.
that's what's nice about this place is,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, in fact, over on Saturday and Sunday, over on the big track, the national track, they have quite a few flaggers sometimes.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, they'll have some volunteers, some kids come in, you know.
well, they get kids out of the local high school.
Do they? Yeah.
And,
They just come right in and
some
help out.
some of them are better than others.
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
that typical teenager for you, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is this is perfect for me.
Well, I'm glad you're able to come out in here and do this for the
Yeah,
place and
I like
keep
it.
people safe. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like it. I appreciate that.
Good. Right on. It's a comfortable 63 degrees here on Thursday evening with some night track practice. Got some rippers coming up. Alright, so I don't know if you can see or not, but this corner seemed to be a lot smoother, and a lot of people were taking the outside. You can just tell it wasn't as bumpy. There wasn't, you know, any kind of dips in it. It was just a nice smooth transition throughout the whole corner. So kind of stoked how that turned out. Cody said that it was nice and smooth when he went around it a few times. So yeah, so my hard work did a little bit of work, did a little bit of its job. So, but all right, so now I need to go to the front gate and take over the shift at the front gate. The people that the person that was supposed to come in for the shift couldn't make it in, so they need somebody to work the front gate, so I'm headed down that way. What's going on there? All right, so some of you asked to what my little cabin in here looks like. This is it right here. It's the biggest one that they have out of 3. The other 2 really aren't really livable. One's a playroom or a daycare for the kids. The other one is more of a storage and kind of an office in one part of it. So this is where the owner was living at one point. And then I got here and they were moving out into their home on site here. So I ended up moving in here. So I've got these little heaters in here. This is what keeps me warm at night. So yeah, I have these 2 little heaters, and it got pretty chilly the other night. So they were full bore the other night. Got a little TV there. Little desk here that I work in. It's my little bathroom. So it's a nice little place actually. It's a good little cabin in here, so it's just perfect for me. And yeah, so here's Carter's bed here, my bed. Here's some of Carter's gear, and I got this reclining couch. Each one of these has a footrest that comes out. So got a little fridge here. This is where our drinks are at. Then I got a little mudroom here that's my kitchen and my my laundry room. So I got another little fridge here. This holds you know, some of my food in the fridge. I got a freezer up top, down below. So yeah, I got a fridge. I got a little air fryer oven, microwave. Here is my coffee maker. I definitely gotta have that. And my creamer, of course. Toaster, and then pancake maker. Need that. And I got a bunch of food and supplies right here on my shelf. Here is a washer and dryer, and a little table here to fold stuff on like that. So yeah, so that's the mudroom. So now we're gonna head down to the front gate. One of the girls needs relieved down there. She's got to go take care of her kids. So I'm looking for my coffee cup. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. And let's head down that way.
Are they practicing tonight?
Yeah.
We're not hanging out too long.
Sure.
Have a good evening.
You got it. Gotta be nice sometimes, right?